Well, that's the thing we did. Every tribal council, my names come up, which is fine, because I don't like stagnant gameplay, so I'd rather get eliminated and have a good little season.
I just wanted to get to do this real quick.
Thank you. My first tribe, nobody wanted to go look for idols, nobody wanted to talk strategy, and I finally, right before the merge, I was like, hey, we gotta have to talk. We're gonna have to form a plan. Let's do this merge. I was thinking we were all gonna go for snow, which we did, but he had the idol, which I knew someone had the idol. I knew it because I found a jar up by the water. I saw that bottle with nothing in it, but pretty rocks. I said, I missed it, cut my toe in the process.
Think I stabbed it?
Oh yeah, one more.
Surprisingly, everyone voted for Matthias, which I did not see coming. Just tells you I really don't know what's going on in camp.
It was crazy. I feel like I'm just totally off on vibes this whole time. I did not see Ty getting voted out at all. Kind of gives you the inkling that the other tribe is totally on one. I thought we had pulled one for us and it didn't work.
Can we bring our water?
Unfortunately, I had to lie to Floyd, so he's probably going to second guess anything I say now, so I don't know if I can really talk to him.
I hate when people come on these things and don't play a game, and I was so glad he played it, but I still think he's the #1 target. I think it just makes sense. He's just such a beast.
It's intense, you know? Trying to talk to people and knowing that they're probably lying to you.
I felt bad for voting for Matthias. I talked to him a lot before that vote, shared some stuff with him about my family, I learned more about his family, and I feel like we got along well, and we would get along well like in real life.
You know how I like having a target on my back, you know? That's nerve-wracking.
Don't worry about it anymore.
Yeah, I don't have to now.
4-3.
Yeah.
I think it was Alyssa that voted for Floyd, just because of the way the handwriting was. I felt like a, cursive, nice writing. It felt like a girl's handwriting. Nobody even has to play another. If you find one, you don't have to play it now.
Nope.
Last votes went exactly how I wanted it to go. It was our job to convince the other team that we did want to vote for Snow, knowing that Snow had the immunity. So they definitely kind of got played. I feel like they kind of respected it though, because the idol got played and got played well, so I don't think anybody's like really mad about any gameplay.
They're picking them off now one at a time.
That was crazy because Shay was trying to she won the immunity and then she was like, tell everybody to vote for me. But I literally knew what was going to happen to Mateus. That means 3 of the 4 people, everybody in my alliance has immunity except for me. So I was like, we can't fold. I kind of ignored that, honestly, and still just kept the game plan. This is so messy. I love it. I told Snow that they were still going to vote for them because Shay had done such a good job of getting them to think it was her that he came up to me and was like, so we're voting for Shay, right? And I was like, no. I was like, they're all still planning on voting for you. You still need to play your idol. And then I was like, let's just throw all the votes on Mateus and do a nice little blindside. What are you doing?
Give me a heads up. She's going to give me one.
I think Snow and them now, because I did that move, I think they know that I got their back. I think that was a good move for me instead of flip-flopping, because if I would have flipped, I would have been the first person on their chopping block.
So she's supposed to.
Yeah, I lied. I lied to Floyd. I told them I would vote for Snow, and I didn't tell them the truth. I lied to all of them, actually.
Right up here.
Oh, yep.
This is the one.
Oh, this is the one I am dreading.
Oh, I'd rather not.
It's mind over matter.
No problem.
Welcome to your next individual challenge, Gene. I'll take it back. Thank you. Once again, immunity is up for grabs. I think you guys know what this is. It's a staple by this point. It's our gross food challenge. For round 1, when I say go, you will attempt to drink your spinach, corn, and pickle cocktail. The first 5 contestants to finish their drink will move on to the second round. I need to see an open mouth when you are done.
Yeah, drinking, right?
Top 5.
Just top 5? You just, okay.
Eliminate 2 people in this round. Survivors ready, drink! Whatever you do, stay facing this way. Gotta get it on camera. Oh God. If you vomit, you are eliminated. All right, that's 1 out. You done, Reagan? Snow is moving on. Floyd is out. Just because we have 2 people out does not mean that you guys get to give up. Lena is about to move on. I just need to see. Lena's moving on.
Come on, babe. Watch that.
Alyssa is moving on.
Good job, girl. Way to girl, boss.
Reagan is moving on. You got it, Shay. You're there. He's like, I want the rest of it. Taking it slow, not even struggling. And Shay is moving on.
What the?
What is that?
I don't want to know.
This is called Silkworm Pupa. The first 4 contestants to finish this will move on to the final round. Looking for 4 empty mouths this time. Survivors ready, go. No. Reagan. Alyssa. And Shay.
I couldn't do it. I tried. Ooh. It hurt halfway down the throat before it. No.
Did it grow wings?
Yeah, it did.
For the final round, each of you will attempt to eat 1 century egg. The first contestant to eat their egg and show me their empty mouth wins individual immunity and is safe at the next tribal council. This challenge is brought to you by Stout's Forge. Do you want to smell it before we get started? Okay, that's a good idea. Any questions? Looking for 1 open mouth. The first person to finish this wins immunity. Survivors ready? Go.
Come on, Reagan. Swallow it.
Reagan wins immunity! You gonna finish that? All right, Reagan, come on over. You're the only person. Congratulations.
Oh man!
Reagan, you also won a reward. Here's a little toothbrush with some toothpaste.
Thank you! Wow, yeah!
See you soon.
I was fighting for my life. I was like, nope.
I know.
You were like, open it, open it! I have
Are we allowed to go puke now?
Is it horrible?
It's disgusting.
Maybe I got an okay part. That's not terrible.
The consistency is what makes it hard to get down.
Are you still eating it? Yeah.
Everybody else was like, it's gross. I didn't think it was that bad. I had to chew the smoothie. Bugs, that was simple. The egg tasted like an egg. The good thing is the person that won is on our team. Well, I say team. I mean Team Purple.
She's brushing her teeth.
Can't believe I finished even round 1 of that gross food challenge. I'm very proud of myself for that. I couldn't continue with the bugs. You can't put bugs around me. And no, I knew immediately when I saw it. It wasn't happening.
The egg wasn't that bad. It was them damn worms in the middle. I did all right. I made it all the way to the end, and I was sure I was going to get it, but Reagan got down that 1,000-year egg just a half second quicker than me. The egg wasn't the worst part. Them things in the middle, they were the worst. Swallowed them things like ibuprofen.
I signed up for this.
Consistency.
I knew what was coming.
I am my own worst enemy. I'm not winning anything. I swallowed the bugs whole.
I did too.
What do they look like? I didn't see.
They look like
had
the
little
heads off. Yeah, Steve was looking crazy.
My goal going into here was just to like find an idol, win an immunity challenge. As long as I didn't go home first, I just was kind of cool with it. Now I'm just having fun. This is a game now.
Out of all of them, I was like, this is the one. I was like, my stomach is steel.
The food challenge was a mystery to me, and I'm glad it will always be. I put that cup up to my lips and got a little taste with my tongue, and I felt like the graininess and the lumpiness of it, and I was just out.
Who were the 2 that tapped out? You and
Me and Floyd. Floyd took like two sips of it, and then it was done. I didn't have any of it. We all 4 could have stepped out of that challenge, and we're gonna decide who stays. How are you feeling? Not just after what you ate, but
Sitting there, I started getting a little tired.
Oh yeah.
My mother is so proud of me.
Oh, I bet my mom a pedicure that I would.
That was the
make it
challenge I was most
past
worried about.
3 hours. She thought I was going to be done.
3 hours.
Oh, you definitely made it past 3 hours.
Mom, I made it through 2 rounds. I almost threw up the first round, but I kept it together. The century egg was just not getting down.
Yeah, like
Pedicure
the
tomorrow.
position of the sun is definitely saying you made it. I'm not sure where this vote's gonna fall. I think I'm gonna be a little less campaigny because I tried to unite the femmes and them against the alpha male vibe. And they were all agreeing with it, but I also don't want, since my name came up, I don't want to be campaigning for anybody specifically. It's the only thing that's going to keep me safe, because if I push too hard, they're going to think I'm a threat. And I don't want to be seen as a threat, ever.
Physically, obviously, Alyssa or Floyd. He can talk, he's friendly. Like Alyssa, we can convince her to do things.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Gene, I would say, is a threat. And then Floyd, only because like he's talking so much. I feel like it's hard to trust him.
As long as all of us are on the same page, we can wash down this friggin' duck egg. The alliance is strong now. We've got the numbers, and yet again, one of our team members has the immunity, so feeling pretty good about this.
A century egg? I ain't never even heard of that.
1,000-year egg, whatever.
I put it in my mouth and I just immediately gagged. So I'll take whatever consequence comes my way.
Somebody's gonna put two and two together that these votes did not match up to what was talked about. So I was like, I need to save my own ass right now. That's why I shoved that century egg or whatever the hell that was. I didn't even know what it was. I was just like, you just shove, chew, and swallow as fast as you can. And I heard Floyd being like, open your mouth, open your mouth. And it was awesome. I felt like I won the lottery.
I told myself I'm not going to tap, and I saw Gene tap. I said, okay.
You bet.
It's allowed at this point. It's been co-signed. I'm glad that Reagan stomached that because, listen, wrong queen, mama, wrong queen. I'm not doing that. I tried that little spinach soup. It tasted like fish food. And I was like, this is a setup. Diva down, diva down. But I saw Gene tap, and that's when I thought it was okay strategy-wise to tap. I don't want to tap often. But if I'm going to tap, I can't be the first person. So when I saw Gene tap, I said, okay. I said I can tap out of this because I cannot do this. Because if I'm throwing up out here in the woods, y'all gonna be having to find me. And I just couldn't do it. I said I love myself too much. I can't do this to myself. And I was like,
I think it's still the 4, and I'm cool with going with the 4 because honestly, me, Snow, and Gene, we kind of made an alliance from the jump. Like, it's kind of been the 3 of us. I feel like I gotta go to the final drive with one of them. I feel like I low-key gotta go with them because we done made so many moves together. Like, people just gonna have to vote for the person they hate the least. I feel like if I go against anybody from the other team, they really ain't done nothing to nobody. We've been playing the game. I feel like I just need to stick with my tribe for right now until it doesn't make sense. We're doing good. If everybody just votes accordingly, right, it will be fun.
Long term, I believe Gene's the biggest threat to the egg. I would definitely like to see me, him, and Reagan in the final 3, and Shay in the final 4, but I feel like Gene is definitely my biggest competition. Let the best man win. You need to talk to Shay, see what she's thinking. I'm trying to get Gene to I wouldn't mind taking Floyd and them to the next round because I feel like I can beat them in physical challenges.
I'm not trying to walk too far.
no, they make me nervous.
Part of me is like, oh, I don't know. It's like, should I make a big move with somebody and just like blindside Gene or Snow? Fingers crossed that doesn't bite me in the ass.
How do you feel like the game's going so far?
I was just glad that Snow played that immunity and did it right. I literally hate when people go home with advantages in their pocket. I hate boring gameplay. I'd rather go for the big heads than sit here and be comfortable. And it's nothing personal. I like them both. They're cool people, but like, we're trying to win a game. I have a question, Snow. Did you find it up there in a jar?
I found it over there in a jar, yeah.
Because I found the jar after
I
the
put the jar back.
Yeah, I got in the water to get, that's how I cut my toe.
Oh, sorry.
Because I've been looking for it, and I was like,
You thought you found it?
I said they threw it out so we wouldn't know it was in play. I said, but it's in play.
And it was wrapped in a pink bandana, and I didn't want it bulging in my pocket, so I went out in the woods and hid the bandana and just kept the necklace.
So it's still out there?
Yeah.
It's hard to disregard, or I don't want to say be mad because that's not the wording, but like hold people accountable for like lying or feeling. But that's the game.
We'll try to remember that so we don't get too excited if we see a bandana.
I had already known from both tribes that we found the hint for the immunity idol and what it was. Shay got to go to the Oasis. So when we asked her what happened at the Oasis, she said, oh, I found a hint for the immunity idol. And I'm like, oh, no, you did. Okay, all right. So I knew right then you can't hold her accountable for that because would I have done the same thing? Hell yeah. She's saving her own ass. That's what you got to do out here. I'm not here long enough to hold on to it, right?
I would have liked to have held on to it one more round.
Yeah.
Well, lie, but once I got past this food round, now I'm not worried too much anyway.
Yeah, because
That was the one I was scared of, that round.
I'd say Snow and Shay right now, biggest threats. I think Shay's intelligence. I think she's very smart. She's always thinking one step ahead. Snow, he matches my physicality on the challenges, I feel like. How'd you feel about seeing your name written down?
it was said in the first one too.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
The alliance that I thought was there is not there anymore.
It just means I'm playing.
Sure.
Yeah.
I threw a vote on somebody, someone's got to throw a vote on me, it's okay.
Our team is still very divided from before the merger.
I didn't expect it the first round, but I was like, also, we don't know each other, so I was like,
Exactly.
okay, whatever, that one,
Exactly.
that's y'all's freebie.
Did you all like get to know each other very well at the start?
We did, but
But we had no clue going into tribal council.
yeah, we
It
kind of,
was
we all
kind of
just
a,
said we're going off
check,
vibes.
all right.
I did not throw out a name.
I don't feel threatened at all by Lena, either in a physical challenge or strategy-wise.
Here, I'm gonna walk
Couldn't
into the
really
shade because I let
Right.
myself.
It's so quick. I'm a sociable person, so if I just get over there and get the overall vibe check, then I'll be okay. But you never know. I had no clue that they were taking Ty out, so it could be me next.
Chug it.
I know that was
Big mouthful, swallow it
I
down
told myself,
straight.
I was like,
I tried.
you're gonna chug this. You're gonna
you
chug
didn't chug
this.
this.
I didn't. It
couldn't chug it, it's
Did you
too
get
it
it?
smelled like fish food.
No idea what anybody's thinking. Hopefully it'll be the four of us to the end.
I'm just proud of myself
I
for
like
getting
spinach
one goal.
though, so it didn't
There you
taste
go.
horrible.
You gotta
It was
go.
a
Hate
texture
thing,
thing.
just like,
Did he
more than anything.
even get a gulp? Did he
had like
just
a-
toss it?
I think he took
said
one
hit
little
the
drink
tip-
and was
he
like,
said he hit
nope.
the tip of his tongue and he was done.
He didn't even get anything.
I was just glad he tapped because then I felt like I could. I was like,
Right.
I said,
You
okay.
gave me
else
the
to tap.
reason to tap. Always you kind of lean towards your original tribe, you know, but I really like Reagan. I get really good vibes from her, so I feel like I'm going to lean and try to like work with her a little bit. Oh, she was
She did
on
it
it. That's
fast,
why I
so-
got excited.
I don't know
was
how
like,
she got
oh
it
my
down
God.
so fast.
I
She
don't
threw
know
the whole thing in her mouth, and I saw her chew. I could tell she was almost done. I said,
I
open
thought
your
she-
mouth.
I thought she was gonna puke.
I like really don't think anybody sees me being this like mastermind behind the scenes. Like I think everybody kind of likes me, and I'm flying under the radar. I don't think I'm being seen as like the manipulator. Not that I'm trying to be a manipulator, but I want to freaking win. So like, I just need to be inconspicuous. And like, I'm keeping my eye out on everybody. I know what's going on. Everybody's talking to me about everything. Obviously, as the game progresses, my cards are gonna get played a little bit more.
My stomach is like, I hate you for this.
You didn't get any. You got one gulp. I'm sorry. You got
Okay,
one gulp.
I'm
I
sorry.
got that whole 3-course meal in there now.
Right, right.
I'm sorry. I'm,
know
a,
we gotta
I'm a
run.
baby.
The last thing I want is my friends to screen record me throwing up on YouTube.
Right.
I've been talking to both groups. I don't think I'm in danger right now.
I already know my falls are all going to be in a montage. They're going to show me falling in the mud. I'm like, okay, cool. Glad y'all like got laughs from the clown. I think people are going to see a lot more out of Alyssa. Alyssa, I think, is a lot stronger than people are giving her credit for. Lena, I think as the challenges change, I think she's going to keep moving up too.
Wait a minute.
One of you is about to visit the Oasis.
Did
you get anything while you were
there? Or was it just information?
Well, obviously at tribal council,
Yeah,
they had the
yeah,
secret
played.
advantage.
I was thinking like a cold pop.
We need to vote Floyd out. I think he's more friendly. I think he's probably better strategy-wise. If somebody needs to get sticks for us, or
Well, where are the sticks from the last
I
one?
just
Not me.
You grab the short end.
That would be Floyd, right?
Yep,
Where am I going?
to the Oasis.
Bye, y'all. I'll tell you how it goes.
Anyone want cold quinoa?
I'm stuffed from my spinach and pickle and whatever the hell else that was.
I'm hoping there's an advantage or a cold Dr. Pepper with light ice, because I need a cold drink.
Oh, nice save.
I must choose one. Congratulations, you have received a 50-50 advantage. When you approach the voting table, you see a wooden coin. You will flip the coin and land it on the voting table. If it lands on safe, facing up, any votes for you will not count. If it lands on not safe, facing upward, any votes for you will count.
Are you just mad because you didn't get any food at the food challenge?
Y'all
Now
got-
you just
y'all
eat the
ate.
quinoa?
Me and Floyd are starving. You guys got nutrition. And
Yeah, I got protein and all types of
I just
stuff.
hope that protein doesn't come back up when we have to run.
I'd rather
But
be
it will.
starving.
But it will.
You could have, dropped out.
I was trying to win.
This advantage only applies at the final 7 tribal councils, so this one. What you choose to tell your fellow castaways is up to you. Good luck. I ain't telling them nothing. I got a story for them though.
The way he was down and stuff, I did not see Reagan smoke got this for sure. And then all of a sudden you're like swallowing and opening your
And I
mouth.
heard Floyd being like, yeah, ah, and then it just kind of gave me more motivation to like keep going. And they're like, open your mouth. I'm like,
It can only be used this time. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and tell them what it is. I'm just not gonna tell them that I can give it away.
I saw how fast you were going, and I was like, I'm not risking any of that. I was like, I'm just gonna throw this whole ass egg in
The
my
yolk was the hardest to get down. It wasn't
thick.
It was thick.
Yeah.
There was no Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Lord. No Dr.
No
Pepper.
cold soda.
What was there though?
I had to choose one of two boxes. I chose the right one. I have to flip a coin when I'm voting. If it flips up, my vote counts. If it flips down, it doesn't.
Sure. Your vote counts.
So, hopefully it flips up. If it's gonna help me or not help me, I guess. I don't know.
Anything's possible, unfortunately.
There's water.
Oh yeah, you don't leave it open.
Oh yeah, bugs. But we don't have Dawn out here.
I really think I might win. At the very least, I'm gonna get to the top 4. At the very freaking least. All I know is I'm safe. Yes, you guys will have to tune in.
Welcome back to Tribal Council, everyone.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're so glad to be here.
This is my house. It's your house too. There are always multiple currents beneath the waves. How fluid is this game right now, Lena?
Definitely not as fluid as that drink I drank, but
I think the opposite. I think this is more
Right?
fluid than that drink.
yeah, for real, for real.
Gene?
It feels like I'm out here with some friends and talking about life and stuff, and so I like all these people. I don't really want to vote for any of them. It'd be fun to keep playing with all of them. It's flowing well, unless you're playing a game like Survivor.
Is anyone willing to admit that they do want to vote somebody out?
I mean, that's how you move the game along, but yeah.
Not a specific person, but yeah, I
That's a
want to keep
yes.
the process
Yeah.
going.
You all came here with an idea of what you're going to do, but the second that I say go and everyone starts running, everything changes. What is something that you had planned for today that immediately changed once you got started? Alyssa?
I knew the eating challenge was going to happen, and I did not expect to make it past the first round.
Reagan, how about you?
Definitely expected me to like do a little bit better in some of the challenges. I came in, I was like, dang, you did not eat that. Like that first one was honestly, I was dying on the inside trying to get that rope untied. I was like,
No?
I was fine with the physical challenges. My plan changed about the time that shake hit my mouth, and when I seen Gene quit, I had that split second thought. I was like, man, I could almost quit this too, but I had to keep going. So yeah.
I quit. As soon as I saw Gene, I was like, I'm good.
Floyd, what about you?
Repeat the question one more time, just so I can.
What was a plan that you had coming into today that has gone out the window?
I'm always telling people on reality TV shows to not tell people about advantages, but I literally got handed, not an advantage, but like a game changer, and I was like, yeah, if I flip a coin, my vote doesn't count. As soon as I got back to the, I'm like, oh, now I see why it's so easy to be loose-lipped on TV. I was like, okay, my vote's probably not gonna count, so don't count on me for any kind of vote today. I'm just gonna go flip a coin. I'll get lucky, hopefully, and my vote will count, but also, I don't even know who I'm voting for yet. So like, low stress for me, I guess.
Is it true that the people you are working with for one vote may not be the same people you want to work with for another vote? Jay?
Well, of course. I mean, the idea is that you progress yourself. And that might mean leaving other people that you know, made a bond with earlier.
So how do you adapt to the constant changes in power dynamics? Anyone?
You move with the power.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, or you're gone. So.
yeah.
Also, just don't. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Ooh, your
Up to
vote might
you.
not count anyway.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, just shut up. Your vote probably isn't counting, so shut up. Which is hard for me, clearly.
All right, well, one of you has had your last chance to find the surface. It's time to vote.
okay. I'm here for my coin toss. Even though I lied to them about how it works.
Oh yeah, he used to flip that thing. His boat must have died.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Real quick, a secret advantage is in play. Any votes for Floyd will not count. I'll read the votes.
Sorry, I had to fib a little bit.
First vote, Floyd, does not count. Gene, it's one vote Gene. Snow, one vote Gene, one vote Snow. Alyssa, one vote Alyssa, one vote Snow, one vote Gene. Alyssa, that's two votes Alyssa, one vote Snow, one vote Gene. Alyssa, I'm so sorry, you've been voted out. I need you to bring me your torch. Alyssa, let's run this one. All right, everyone, keep your heads up. That might be all it takes. Grab your torches and head back to camp. See you soon.
Bye.
Next time on Survive Wrath Reef.
This sucks.
Sunshine rainbow.
Yeah.
I made it a lot farther than I thought I would, but then I thought I was gonna go farther when we got here and started playing, so happy medium, I would say. The people that talk the most, don't trust them.
Survive Indiana is brought to you by Art Mart. Located at 409 North Martin Street in Muncie, Art Mart is the best place for all of your art supply needs. Visit artmartmuncie.com for more information. Survive Indiana is brought to you by University Avenue Dental, creating life-changing results with captivating precision. Feel healthier and smile more. Live a life you enjoy with a smile you want to show. Visit drgregpile.com for more information. Survive Indiana is brought to you by the Caffeinery. The Caffeinery pride themselves on bringing the best coffee experience to their customers and the local community. The Caffeinery is a family-owned, independent coffee company with the mindset that anything worth doing is worth doing right. Visit thecaffeinery.com for more information. Survive Indiana is brought to you by Muncie Outreach, Delaware County's only LGBTQ+ youth group. Muncie Outreach's mission is to provide an accepting environment to enhance the personal growth of LGBTQ+ youth in the Delaware County area. Visit muncieoutreach.org for more information.